Our job: travel around in the morning, finding them as they're coming in, see who's where. The idea is simple, but there are dozens of families and hundreds of elephants. You have to know everyone, yes, Katito Sayalel is saying. Her lilting accent is as clear and light as this African morning. A native Maasai, tall and capable, Katito has been studying free-living elephants with Cynthia Moss for more than 2 decades. How many is everyone? I can recognize all the adult females, so, Katito considers, 900 to 1,000. Say 900, yes. Recognizing hundreds and hundreds of elephants on sight? How is this possible? Some she knows by marks, the position of a hole in an ear, for instance, but many she just glances at. They're that familiar, like your friends are. When they're all mingling, you can't afford to say, wait a minute, who was that? Elephants themselves recognize hundreds of individuals. They live in vast social networks of families and friendships. That's why they're famous for their memory. They certainly recognize Katito. When I first arrived here, Katito recalls, they heard my voice and knew I was a new person. They came to smell me. Now they know me. Vicky Fishlock is here, too. A blue-eyed Brit in her early 30s, Vicky studied gorillas and elephants in the Republic of the Congo before bringing her doctoral diploma here to work with Cynthia. She's been here for a couple of years and has no plans to go anywhere else if she can help it. Usually, Katito takes attendance and rolls on. Vicky stays and watches behavior. Today we're out on a bit of a jaunt. They're kindly orienting me. Just outside the high elephant grass, 5 adults and their 4 young babies are selecting a shorter and far less abundant grass. It's more work. It must taste better. They haven't read a treatise on the nutritional content of grass. In a sense, their subconscious tells them what to do by rewarding them with pleasure for making the richer choice. It works the same for us. That's why sugar and fat taste so good. The grazing elephants trail a train of egrets and an orbiting galaxy of swirling swallows. The birds rely on elephants to stir up insects as, like great gray ships, they plow through the grassy sea. Light shifts on their wide rolling backs like sun on ocean waves. Sounds of ripping, chewing, flap of ear, plop of dung, the buzz of flies and swoosh of swatting tails. Soft tom-tom footfalls, and mostly the quiet ways of ample beasts. Wordlessly they speak of a time before human breath. They get on with their lives, ignoring us. They're not ignoring us, Vicky corrects. They have an expectation of politeness and we're fulfilling it, so they're not paying us any mind. They weren't always like this to me, she adds. When I started, they were used to vehicles snapping a few pictures and moving along. They were not wildly happy about me just sitting and watching them for long periods. They expect you to behave a certain way. If you don't, they will let you know that they notice. Not in a threatening way. You might get a head shake and a look like, what's your problem? Through hummocks and the bush, in our vehicle we amble along with them. An elephant named Tekla, walking just a few yards ahead to our right, suddenly turns, trumpets, and generally objects to us. To our left, a young elephant wheels and screams. Sorry, Katito says to Tekla. She brakes to a stop, turning off the ignition. It appears to me that we have separated this mother from her baby. But Tekla is not the mother. Another female, whose 2 breasts are full of milk, runs over, cutting just in front of us. This one is actually the mother. Basically, Tekla was communicating, the humans are getting between you and your baby. Come and do something. Elephants, they are like human beings, offers Katito. Very intelligent. I like their characters. I like the way they behave and hold their family, the way they protect. Yes. Like human beings?